Welcome back to my channel, guys. Finally, another manga volume review. Welcome once again to my channel, guys. It's been a while since I've done a volume review, and this is, it's actually a pretty good volume. In fact, I could have actually reviewed chapter by chapter on this one. I'm not. if I ever catch up to the latest chapters in Japan, which I think they're up to about 50 chapters already, I might. But for now, I'm gonna be reviewing the volumes. I know they have, I think, up to 4 volumes released here in the U.S. So this is one that I've been trying to read. I think volume 2, where it was up in the shelves at the store where I buy my manga for forever. I kept seeing volume 2, volume 2, volume 2, and I would look at volume 2 and be like, hey, this looks decent. Finally, they restocked volume 1 through 4, and here it is. Here's volume 1. Now, if you haven't done so, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We have no current go for the month because we've reached our goals. Yes! We're at 3,800 already. Our next month, we'll see what our goal is. I'm still planning to see what I should do because there's 2 months left to the year, and I think we will reach 4,000 before the year ends. So we'll see. Anyways, for now, guys, just subscribe if you haven't done so, and you'll get more manga chapter reviews and manga volume reviews. Genre-wise on this one, I'm gonna put it at. One more thing. If you haven't checked out my latest videos, go check them out. One in particular is actually one of my favorites right now. I finally was able to bring my wife into one of my videos here. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. We try Russian snacks, and I'm trying to convince her that she does that series with me at least, and we'll see. If you guys do like it, let me know in the comment section. I'll let her know. I do show her the comments that are about her, the positive comments that are about her. So if you haven't done so, make sure you go watch the video and put a nice comment so she can see it. Okay, Death Play is, I would say, action, seinen for sure. Now, for those who don't know what seinen is, it's kind of the higher level of shonen. Shonen is kind of for like teenager boys. Seinen is for like adults. In fact, there is a mature warning in the front cover because there is quite a bit of stuff that kids shouldn't be watching or reading. I will say there's the supernatural aspect to it, connected to the magic genre to it. So that's basically what it is. Pretty good story, I would say. The premises is pretty good. So let's just start from the beginning. So we start at essentially a isekai world, a world that's not from here, a completely other world, and essentially you have these this guy who's able to control the death. I forgot the specific name. Namchromancer, something like that. Anyways, he's able to control the death, and he's a skeleton, and he's basically fighting against the hero. And he basically at the end of their or at the middle of their battle, he says, "We need to stop this. We're just kind of not ever going to balance our world because we're continuing battling, and we're not going to get anywhere." So he proposes something. He's like, "Why don't you kill me, and for there to be peace in this world? Because for there to be peace, we have to be one side has to be completely extinguished for there to be peace." So the hero says, "Sure, why not? That's very noble of you to offer." So he kills him, and he had a plan, and he resurrected in a different world, this world. He resurrected as a boy who's dying. He actually has a slit on his throat, which is hence the slit on this boy's throat. And essentially, this boy had a hit on him, and they had killed him. But I guess in the process of dying, the guy used the boy's body to resurrect. Anyways, throughout the series, essentially, the boy is at the beginning trying to get away from the hitmans. He kills a girl at very groomsly. I will say that's probably the most adult torturing scenes in the whole volume is when he tortures the girl and kills her, and then realizes that the girl was haunted with all these spirits because she herself was a hitman, and anyways, the fact is he's able to get magic through those spirits, and he's able to defeat her in a very grooms. Actually, I think he's the one being tortured. Anyways, point is, it's not pretty. He eventually joins the group of hitmans because he's able to resurrect her, give her kind of like a zombie body, and the boss lady gets infatuated with him because one, she knows that probably no one in her group can defeat him, and two, he although did kill her, one of her workers that she's very very close to, he still resurrected her and gave her a basically unbreakable body. Um, Now there is scenes that are pretty etchy here and there. I would say mostly in the beginning of the volume, which makes me as a reader think that they were placed there to attract people at the beginning. The boss lady is very close to her women workers. We see a lot of etchiness there, as well as the hitman, the girl, very the way they draw her or they portray her, very very etchy. So I will say from the beginning you kind of get that vibe they're going to be like that, but they don't. They were introduced to this police station section that is basically trying to catch this guy. He's doing crimes, although the crimes are on people that deserve it. He's still committing crimes, so they're trying to look for him, and eventually they do bump into him, and they try to interview him. At the end of the volume, essentially, they're trying to interview him, and then there's another killer who shows up. Now, this killer himself also has a unique way of killing, as well as he has a lot of urban legends behind him that he is unable to die. Essentially, there's one legend I think that says that a whole group of gang members released submachine guns on him, and none of the bullets actually hurt him, and he basically killed everyone in the scene. So like urban legends like that makes me think that maybe this guy knows how to use magic as well, or maybe he knows some of it. I don't know. So we'll see. The series itself is good. I would say there is a comical side to it as well. The guy who was resurrected, his goal is to just live a life in peace. That obviously is not being achieved. But also as he goes on and does missions and stuff like that, he basically is learning about this world. Like at the end of the volume, there's a part where he's drinking juice, and it's like, wow, this drink was made from the extraction of a fruit that we don't have in my world. This is delicious. And I think it's like just apple juice or orange juice. Like it's something basic that, for us, we don't care because there's hundreds and hundreds of brands of apple juice and orange juice, and we just don't care. That's just not something that we're amazed for. But for him, it is. He's in this new world, and you kind of miss that sometimes. You miss that whole aspect of, hey, this guy's coming from a different world, because they really do move on the whole, we got to kill some people, we got to continue our missions and stuff like that. They kind of forget that this guy has supernatural powers, stuff like that. Towards the end, towards the beginning, it's all about that. But towards the end, because he hides it so much, he doesn't want to be caught by the cops. He hides it so much, you kind of forget that, yeah, this guy can basically destroy anyone or everyone in the room with just one blink of an eye if he wanted to. So I'm very interested to see what happens with this other guy, this other killer who shows up. He's also being chased for. His name is Lemmings. So I'm wondering what's going to happen between them two. I'm assuming that our protagonist is going to kill Lemmings, or at least take him down, and get on the good side with the cops. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be right. we'll just have to see on the next volume. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That is all. I mean, out of 10, I'm going to give this one an 8.5. It's a great story. Again, there is adult scenes that I think it's not for everyone. I mean, the sticker that says warning, mature content, I think that is fair. And it's not just etchiness, because you have mature content like High School D&D or DD, sorry, or High School of the Dead, where there's action scenes, but the mature content is the girls. This one has a little bit of that, but it's mainly the gore and the psychological aspect of it, I guess. So I don't want you guys to assume that it's an edgy volume. It's more of a gore volume. Mature content for sure. A warning sign for you guys. Anyways, it's up to you guys if you want to read it or not. I myself think it's a great story, and we'll be continuing reading this one and reviewing it here with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so, go subscribe. Go watch my latest video of me and my wife. I promise you won't regret it. It's a great video. We have fun, and hopefully she gets more comfortable in front of a camera, and we can try more snacks with her being a little bit more relaxed. So, anyways, thank you guys again for your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.